So back in the day, when I was 12 or 13, I used to be super scared of bugs, probably an irrational phobia or something similar. It would prohibit me from going outside and playing in the nature, even when I was a young kid. And I went to a hypnotherapist who was able to rationalize everything that was going on that made me react in such a fearful way. She broke it down, and I was able to see that the bugs didn't care about me, and I shouldn't care about them either. And my entire hope with this channel and my community is to overcome, just the barrier of having to deal with other people in the most healthy manner by learning everything we can about human behavior. It might be a good way of getting rid of social anxiety too, because anxiety is just, the unknown. We don't know what to expect at what time, and so we're nervous and we're tense because anything could come at any moment. But I've noticed for sure that as I've learned more and more about human behavior and subtle actions that people do with their body language and how people blink and swallow and breathe and sit and stand, expression, there's so many topics to talk about and to learn about, and things I don't know about and things I'll only find out about in probably 50 years. But I want to talk about two things today. It's just a way of figuring out if somebody is nervous. Now, if somebody's nervous, that is probably, depending on the context, it can mean a variety of things. But sometimes I feel it's an opportunity, because when I see somebody that's nervous, I can let them know that I'm kind of nervous too, And for some reason, it makes people open up with you, and it's a real good tool for me being able to connect with people. I really, really like being able to connect with people. So I'm going to share 2 signs that somebody's nervous that you could look out for. And I'm only listing 2 things for today because I don't want to overwhelm anybody or myself, It would be a bad time. I would frown, maybe. So the first thing that I want to speak about is blink rate. So here's how blink rate changes according to the context of the situation. Now, when we are focused, our blink rate typically is at, 10 to 12 blinks per minute. So we're not blinking for multiple seconds at a time. But if you were to bring up finances to a person that owes somebody loan debt, their blink rate could shoot up to, 50 or higher within the span of half a second during something that you think may be stressful for the person. They start blinking faster. That's a very good sign that this may be something they are worried about. And so you can pretty much be consoled by other people and let yourself know it's okay. Other people have it tough too. You're not the only one who struggles, so you're good. And the second thing that indicates nervousness is limp wrists. Now, I think that this goes way deep into neurogenic tremors and the way that mammals deal with stress, but the parasympathetic nervous system is connected to our motor function. So the vagus nerve takes signals from the brain or something like that, and then it sends it down your spine, and it sends it everywhere in your body. And so when we have a weak constitution, apparently our wrists are super limp. We'll do half gestures. There's a lot of times where you'll see stand-up comedians who are new to the endeavor, it's a couple fruits in that basket, Now, I know it's a little bizarre to talk about how to view somebody's weaknesses, but I feel it's because bravery is an unfakeable emotion because it's the denial of your fear. So I think that bravery could be replicated in social situations just by knowledge, I'm not the only one who may be nervous. Maybe people are really good at hiding it. Or, on the contrary, which is probably more accurate, I just don't know what it looks like when other people are nervous.